What up, world? It's your boy DJ Illusion for another gig log for October 27th, 2012. It's a wedding, a little small wedding. Well, it's actually not a wedding. It's kind of funny how this story is. It's a reception. This couple been married for a while, and they just now throwing their reception. So that's kind of strange, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So it's a small wedding. She didn't have much money, so she just wanted something small. So I threw something together small for just a reception from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. So just like 3 hours, but it probably run to 4, she said. So not too long a reception. So this one we probably won't get too much because they're older couple, excuse me. So we probably won't be getting too much dance clips going. So I probably want to take this opportunity here to try to do some, tips and tricks of the trade, and how I do things, and hopefully the way I do things can help you out if you're just starting. So I'll start off with the equipment and with the light show I might be running today. So let's take a look. Today I got in here 2 color palettes, 3 color bars. I probably won't run them all, but I'm just taking them because I didn't practice a light setup. So that's why I'm trying to leave out early to do a couple of things. But it's one thing, if they run on a certain table, I want to try to do something different with those color palettes and see what you guys think of it. And my traditional for wedding receptions, I run the balls there, something classy, nothing flashy. That's why I probably won't run the color palettes the way I usually run them. So we'll just be taking out the EVs today, and that's about it. So alright, see you on the pack job, or probably just see you when I get there. So alright, peace, see you on the next clip. Okay, now we got the car packed, get ready to head down to Barbras Wedding. Just check out the pack job. Like I said, nothing big, something small today. Bring out the Challenger. Here we got the tractor in there, laptop, got the Reba bags and all that stuff. I brung this table just in case because I didn't do a walkthrough, so I didn't want to bring it, but I brung it just in case, and got everything in there. It's going to be packed pretty nice. Like I said, it's not a big show. So come around here to the trunk. Got the rack, got the EVs in there, and another little thing I like to talk about. People's like, what happened to all those cases you used to have? Why you got them bags, them bags? Well, this is the reason why I use these bags. First of all, like I said, they're easy to get in. They're not as all luggage. They don't like scratch up your car and stuff when you're getting them in, or your vehicle. Cause I use regular vehicles, SUV. Don't have like a pickup or nothing. Like I said, I get them in there, stack them on top of each other. They squeeze in nice and tight. And here's the results of when I didn't have bags. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of hard to see it on the camera, but all these little scratches getting cases and stuff when I used to have to put them all in the trunk because they really didn't fit in the back seat. Look at that. I gotta get all that buffed out. So a little tip if you're starting out, what should you roll with, cases or bags? Sometimes you might need a case, but try to get as many bags as you can. Use cases for like your stuff that you don't want to get damaged, like the amp rack there, the tractor, stuff like that. But the lights are pretty well held because they pad those Arebas pretty good, and your wires and stuff like. Just use bags for that, because I'm telling you, you don't want to, scratch up your car and everything like that. So that's why I went on ahead and rolled with the bags over the cases. Got rid of a lot of all those cases and replaced them with bags. So alright, it's 10 o'clock. Like I said, it started at 12, so I gotta head on out. So alright, see you on the next clip when I get there. Okay, now we're in here. Got folks here, so I probably can't log too much, but give you a quick tour of how everything looks.
I'm always running the tractor for now. Allen Heath board. Maximizer to give it that great kick, you know what I'm saying? Great sound. You guys need to check one of those out. Improve your sound a little bit. Here's how it looks behind it. There's a mess back here, but remember I was saying I was going to run these color palettes a little bit different. So if I had a certain table, and I do, I have a table that's long. And run the color palettes right on the front there like that. It looks real nice, you know. Because you know you got the one controller and then you got all that extra table left. It's nothing else to, you know, give it a little clean look, make it look nice, you know. So take a look at the setup. Pretty cool. The theme is red, you know. So hope it's not too blurry and hope you can hear me. So like I said, a little classy setup, something not too flashy, just something just a little, you know, something people get people to look at, nothing to have them, you know, dizzy or nothing like that. Like I said, it's an older crowd. Let this clear up a little bit. And, you know, looks pretty good. I think it looks nice. I like the setup. Like I said, run the star balls. And I really do like this idea. You guys give me some comments on what you think about putting the color palettes on the table like that to cover up some of them long tables that instead of having all that space. And you can also use it as a little decoy to cover up things. You know, so you got the mic, the hard drive, headphones, keep all that stuff from doing it. One more little tip I did today. I learned from my last time. I don't know if you can see there, but see, I got slave on that one there, because when you get here, I don't want to be messing around with the button, you know. So I hope it clear up so you can see I got slave on that one. Just take a gander around here and master on this one here, you know. So I know which one is which, you know what I'm saying? So when I get here, I know which one to master, which one to plug in, you know, the in and out right away, get things going. So, like I said, this older crowd, probably won't be too much dance clips, but we'll try to do some tips and tricks on this one here, you know. So, alright, it's your boy DJ Illusion, song going off, signing out. Peace. It's all over. Like I said, it's a good show. I think I did it. I know I did a decent job, good job, you know. But it's like one of those shows. Like I said, it was a older crowd. Wasn't too much dancing or nothing like that. I think I got a couple of footage of everybody dancing. You know, the dance floor wasn't packed enough. You had one or two people get out there trying to get something going. But most of the time it was like an easy show. Mostly all jazz. Dinner went over, you know, people ate longer. Then around when it was time dance, and then people sit around and talk biz. It was like a more high class type of crowd, older crowd, like I was saying. So, even no lessons learned today. Everything went smooth and great. So, I don't know. I hope you enjoy it, you know, what I have, the footage I do have.